Hey everyone, what is going on? Wow, it is a Monday and oh my word, are we starting the week with some huge breaking news. Now, it doesn't get much bigger than this, so let's get straight into it. Now, the CEO, the chairman, the owner, the founders of Coinbase are absolutely raging, and rightfully so. The US SEC have come out and said that everything apart from Bitcoin that Coinbase are offering is a security. Let's have a look at exactly how they've reacted. Now let's look at this article. Now, as you can see, Coinbase's chief, Brian Armstrong, has said that the US Securities and Exchange Commission asked them to halt trading for all 200 cryptocurrencies listed on their platform except from Bitcoin before suing the exchange early in this year, in June this year it actually was. So in its lawsuit, the US SEC identified 13 most likely traded digital assets on Coinbase as securities, and the regulator further asserted that offering them to customers would put the exchange under further pursuit of the SEC. So very, very threatening. Now, the SEC have had a huge loss against Ripple in the court case, barring an appeal. Of course, they've won massively and they were found that it was not a security that was being sold. Now, they have come out absolutely firing, probably prepared for what was coming, and this article is very key in terms of its timing. Why is it key? Because we know that this month is huge for the court case between the SEC and Coinbase, with some key dates coming up. This is going to get extremely messy, and I would not like to be a US citizen talking about crypto right now. We're going to keep you up to date with all of the latest news to this case on this channel, so stay tuned for more in the coming days. Now, exchange news comes from Binance today, and it's actually really great news for not only the space, but Binance themselves. Binance has received Dubai operational license from VARA. What does that mean? That means that Binance can now legally work within the UAE, offering services to its citizens. Now, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange clearly is Binance, but they've gone one step better in this instance. They have achieved the first ever virtual asset exchange, which in this instance we are calling it VARA, and they've given them the MVP license. Now, this means that they can actually operate within the Emirates, which is absolutely huge, but wider afield means that they have achieved regulations. They have got a stamp to say they are abiding by a strong country, not just a country's laws and regulations, and are doing it to a good standard. This should pave the way for many more crypto organizations, exchanges, and companies, and they should see the light at the end of the tunnel to say that it is possible for others to go and achieve it. So well done to Binance. The next article is very interesting. It's around the latest craze. What is everybody talking about? What is going on? And it is about Bald. Now, Bald surged over 30,000x in the last 24 hours, and it's a little bit crazy as to why. I'm going to tell you. Why it went crazy is it's on a brand new layer 2 network, which is Coinbase's native network. And it's very unique because you can only bridge in one way. Ethereum comes in, but how do you get it out? And this is the question that many are asking. But frankly, a lot of people are getting excited about it. This token surged ridiculous amount of X's, over 30,000x in 24 hours, and just blew up the whole chain. It went from $0 to $70 million market cap within its first day. This is just showing some great excitement. Maybe this is showing the market sentiment around people looking for the next big thing and desperation. Who knows? But it's a great story for me to share with you today, and also highlight a brand new network of which people are maybe able to bridge in, but not bridge out of just yet. Now, this is very interesting. It's around Litecoin. Litecoin, people are getting very excited for what is coming. I, for one, am personally too. This Wednesday is potentially going to be huge. It is the halving event, potentially. Let's keep an eye on the hash rates and see if it definitely happens this Wednesday. But we all know when it comes to Bitcoin, everybody is saying the halving event is going to be absolutely huge for the way its price moves. Is something exciting going to happen for Litecoin? Now, in the last week, we have seen Litecoin's price increase by over 5%, and the volatility and volume every single day is definitely increasing, which is a good sign for traders. But long term, is this going to affect the price in a positive way? Well, the only thing we can do is sit back and wait for Wednesday, hopefully, if it happens. But we can hedge our bets and see what happens. Me personally, I'm a big believer in buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'm sitting back with my Litecoin bag with anticipation, very nervous, ready to hit that sell button. But let's see what happens. Remember, that isn't financial advice. Now, the next story is very interesting because today is Ethereum's 8th birthday. So happy birthday to Ethereum. But this is where it gets interesting. And if an ICO investor moves their Ethereum for the very first time the day before its birthday, it's as though they were flicking through the newspaper, they were drinking their morning coffee, went, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I remember I bought Ethereum 8 years ago. I don't know what that accent was, but we're going to go with it. And they've just thought, you know what, I'm going to try and move it. And they've moved it out of their wallet successfully, over $1.2 million. Now, this is a theme. In the last few weeks, we have seen some dormant Ethereum and Bitcoin wallets moving huge amounts of tokens from one place to another. We're going to keep a track of it. We're going to see where it ends up. Do they sell it? Do they move it? Where are they storing it? Let's see, and let's keep a track of it. Now, the last news story before we get into the numbers comes from India. It's from the Supreme Court. They are blaming the union government for the crypto rules delay. Now, for months and months, we have been waiting for some form of update as to what is going on in India in terms of crypto legislation and rules. Now, this is interesting because they've come out firing the Supreme Court and said, you're yet to finally get the crypto bill because you're giving us delays. Now, normally when articles like this come out, it triggers a reaction and things probably will get sped up. So we'll keep up to date with it, but it's quite funny that this is a public fallout between high offices within the country around regulations and a bill. So let's see how it plays out. Without further ado, let's have a look at some of the crypto prices. At the time of me making this video, Bitcoin is currently at $29,353. And in the last 24 hours, that is up 0.24%. Ethereum is currently at $1,866 and it is down 0.37%. XRP is at 70 cents and it is down 1.3%. And BNB is at $243, up just over 0.5%. Finally, BGB token is having a great day, up over 1.5% at 46 cents, which is fantastic. Quick flash on the meme tokens. Ooh, it's looking quite red. Shiba is down over 1.3%. Doge down over 1.3%. Pepe is down over 3%. Bonk is down over 2.4%. But let's have a look at our ranges. Let's see exactly what is going on. Now, when we look at Bitcoin, we can see the bottom of the range that we are monitoring right now is $27,655, and the top of the range is $29,560, and we are sideways trading towards the top of that range. Now, I strongly believe we will test the top of that range in the coming days, and it's going to get awfully exciting, but will we see an aggressive bounce up into the higher range? Let us see. We're sitting back and we're waiting, but I think we're calling these ranges very well since the creation of this channel. So let's see how it goes. Now with Ethereum, it's a little bit different. We've got the bottom of the range, $1,730, and the top of the range, $1,957, $58, we're going to say. As you can see, we are sideways trading, and we're sideways trading very, very healthily. In my opinion, we are waiting on Bitcoin's movement to see where it goes. If we see an aggressive spike up, I think that Ethereum will follow and potentially, test the upper of this range. If we reject, I will think we'll also see Ethereum dip as well. So let us see how it goes in the coming days. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Please always do your own research. And finally, crypto bubbles. It is a little bit more than a mixed bag. There's some big winners, but also some big losers. As you can see, HEX is down 8.8%. CRV is down 12.4%. Like we said, FXS is down 6.5%. SNX is down 4.5%. HBAR is down 2%. Let's have a look at some of the winners. XDC is up 3.5%. XEC is up 5.7%. BSV is up nearly 12%. So there is some winners out there, there is some losers, but ultimately, I think the biggest loser is going to be the SEC. What are they thinking? Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and please do subscribe. We have just gone past 2.2k subscribers, which is insane. The question is, can we hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of August? Shall we do it? Who knows? Thanks for your support. Let's go.